Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in his prime.
Happy Money Monday, motherfuckers. Welcome back to the Pressure Podcast, everybody.
Give me a hell yeah!
We are live in our studio from Orlando, Florida. It's your boy King Cole.
LeBron, what's up, guys?
Rated M for Millennials. Today we're going to do a little different. Today we're going to have a nice little special segment for you guys. Today we're going to debate the greatest NBA eras of all time.
Finish him!
We're going to rank which ones are better, reasons why. And we're also going to recap Week 19 in the NBA, baby. So let's get it. Few things to note. They've been talking about the Lakers because they're now ranked second in the Western Conference standing. So you know how LeBron sexuals and Laker Glazers are. But there's something that we have to rehash that we haven't done in a while. For those who don't know, here in the Pressure Podcast, we have our own newspaper. We call it The Press. And see what we learned from the NBA after Week 19.
Finish him!
So here's what we learned so far. Embiid's career is probably over. Meanwhile, Sabonis is out indefinitely. Clippers can't hang. Detroit is Houston of the East. Houston is Detroit of the West. The Phoenix Suns can't hang.
Finish him!
Spurs are left to play in. Mavs are left to play out. T-Wolves and Magics can't hang.
Fatality.
What else have we learned after Week 19? We learned that the Milwaukee Bucks are the pretenders' lock of the East, and we also learned that the Memphis Grizzlies are the pretenders' lock of the West. Sorry.
Be cool, nigga.
We've learned that this is the best Knicks team since the 1990s, and we've learned that the road to the East runs through Cleveland.
Stop that, Sam!
We also learned that the Joker's in his final form, ready for the tournament. And the road to the West runs through OKC.
Goddamn, white boy!
And what else have we learned? We learned that a new dynasty is in the making over there in Boston. And we also learned that a new Laker era is in the making over there in Hollywood.
Stop that, Sam! Nigga, stop that!
Fact.
So Sabonis is out. The Kings are pretty much washed just like the Spurs. They left with nothing. Then,
What's up, Casey?
what's up, Casey? Hold on, let me get this going here for you if you want to join in. Alrighty then. Where you at? Alright, brother.
I'm good, Casey. I'm just coming off, just feeling a little down because I had a cold, but I'm getting better. I love that. After I have a cold, it always feels good because it's just I don't know, rejuvenation type shit.
Here's a link, brother. So, Casey, I don't know if you caught that, but we just ran through the press. Let's do a little rundown again. Shall we?
Goddamn!
So, Embiid's career is probably over. Sabonis is out indefinitely. Clippers can't hang. Detroit's Houston of the East because they're inexperienced, and Houston is Detroit of the West because they're inexperienced. Phoenix Suns can't hang. Spurs are left to play in. Mavs are left to play out. T-Wolves and Magic can't hang, unfortunately.
Stop that, Sam! Nigga, stop that!
Wait, who we lost to? I thought we won the last game. What we talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, he must be talking about Cleveland game. Oh, we didn't have Porzingis. I told people that whatever, if they want to say it's an excuse, whatever, but they had their full roster and we didn't. So this is what it is.
Yep. So here's another press. Pretenders lock of the East are the Milwaukee Bucks, and pretender locks of the West are the Grizzlies. This is the best Knicks team since the '90s, and the road to East runs through Cleveland. Joker's in his final form. The road to West runs through OKC. A new dynasty is in the making in Boston, and a new Laker era is in the making over there in LA. What's up, brother?
It's good, gentlemen.
Chilling, man. How's it going over there?
Lost the parlay because Trey Young can't even score 20 points.
Man, fuck Trey Young.
Be cool, nigga.
When you need him the most.
He'll get 10 plus assists, but can't score 20.
I mean, he's a good playmaker. Don't get me wrong. The man averages over
This is
25
not an
points
efficient
and
score.
12 assists a game, but he's not
If he has it going, watch out. But
a
Yeah.
star. He's a legit star. But he ain't the kind of guy that will take you to the playoffs by himself and get you far. He needs help.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you get him in the play-in, he could spell trouble for a lot of teams. The Lakers, everybody's going apeshit. The Bronxexuals are going apeshit because the Lakers are now second seed. They're 17 out of the last 21 games. They're 7-1 or 8-1 since the Luka trade. All blah 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 blah. But one game at a time is different than a 7-game series. People, I don't know why they can't understand that shit. And the thing about it is, though, other than maybe Reeves, LeBron, and Luka, who else is going to show up over there? Because I looked it up the other day. Rui Hachimura, he averages 14 points a game in the regular season. When the playoffs begin, it's 7.
Yep.
How many of their actual players are going to show up for them to be so cocky? I don't get it. I honestly don't get it.
Just the hype train, man.
I mean, you know they're gonna hype them up. They also don't mention how most of these teams never have, for some reason, their top players in the game when
Yep.
they play them. They won't mention that though.
Yeah, because they almost lost to the Mavs without AD. So that's when I saw that, I was like,
the Timberwolves.
mm-hmm.
Remember, Anthony Edwards got thrown out the game.
Yep.
So that was another they're getting very lucky. But
Yesterday,
at the same time, I mean, I don't want to. I mean, they are playing great. They are, but
Yeah.
definitely getting lucky.
Yesterday, we were watching the Clippers-Lakers, and bro, in the first quarter, the Lakers had 10 turnovers, and the Clippers had 4 or 5. The second
Yeah.
quarter began.
I thought it was like 10 both.
The second quarter began, and it was like 3 turnovers for the Clippers and another 5 turnovers for the Lakers. And we had to turn the game off. We're like, we can't watch this
I
shit.
seen James Harden throw it to the ref, and I was like, yeah, this is over.
Yeah, the Clippers are forever roasted.
Don't want to see this shit no more.
That shit
And I
was-
don't know so if you saw what I wrote, but Warriors just moved into the hunt too.
No, yeah, they've been moving up. They've only lost 2 games since the.
Can't believe they lost to Philly, but
I know they lost to Philly out of all teams. Fucking.
it's what it is.
But Jimmy Butler didn't play.
How about Cleveland though without Donovan Mitchell, DeAndre Hunter stepping up and getting 32? That was
Guess who?
I don't remember who that was.
I think it was the Blazers.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a good team. That's a good team though. They're
Nah,
playing a lot-
man.
they're playing a lot-
Cavs
they're
are on a
playing
mission,
lot
bro.
Better. They've played a lot better lately, and you said it too.
The Blazers are the Miami Heat of the West.
Talk that sass, nigga. Talk that.
Shit, it was good enough to give y'all a run, motherfucker. Stop playing.
They showed a picture of Wiggins. They said he hasn't smiled once since he's been on the Heat.
I don't know why. I guess it's not it's not past winter yet, so I guess maybe he's like dying to go to the beach. Like, damn, we gotta do something.
I mean, I don't think he's getting minutes like that either.
But we ain't gonna blow out every team, broski.
I know. I'm just fucking with you, bro. You're saying the team's bad though. Like the team was actually playing good. Portland was playing good. That was a good win for Cleveland without Donovan Mitchell.
Not to me. That was just. Because remember, the tournament's about to begin. There's only a few teams that are.
Hunter's not a guy who scores that much, so that's why I was impressed by it. It was like, damn, okay, 32, that's what's up. Way to step up for the person who was out.
Or maybe he does, but fucking Trey Young kept ball hogging. We wouldn't know. Maybe this was hiding in corals the whole time, and now the Cleveland Cavaliers just got better.
I mean, they definitely got better, but I don't see him scoring 30.
I hope you're right, broski. I fucking
Hell.
hope you're right.
He's nice. He
I-
ain't like that though.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Donovan Mitchell Ultra Instinct this year. Like he's already a G, but he's on a mission.
Ultra instinct. I might have to add that on to the gravity room where you put Super Saiyan.
Fatality.
Yeah, right.
If he goes,
You know what I'm saying? But I need
And SGA too, bro. He's just dropped a 50 piece.
Oh no! These were just players that you put under pressure. SGA, there's no pressure on him right now until the playoffs begin.
Yeah.
These are just players under pressure, and obviously it makes sense. The gravity room puts pressure on you. You turn it 100 times Earth's gravity. That's a lot of pressure. You're a pancake if you can't handle that. But
shit, right now SGA got a spirit bomb, and everybody's just feeding it. Why he fucking?
Yeah.
yeah, but the problem
Kills
is
everybody.
once that spirit bomb was gone, it had better did his job. Otherwise, you're fucked. Because you got no more energy to get from nobody else. They already gave you their energy. So the spirit bomb better work because there's 4 rounds of basketball in the tournament.
So who's got the best, like, I guess, starting 5 in the league in general?
Well, I don't see it like that. I see it the way I see it, because you know more than most people. In the tournament, in the playoffs, the role players usually only play at home. They don't ever really show up on the road. And a lot of
Yeah.
guys are droppers. Their numbers drop when the playoffs begin. So the way I see it is, how many guys are actually going to show up on your roster per team? I don't know for OKC other than SGA. I really don't.
Jalen, right?
Who?
That's the number 2, William.
Yeah, but is he actually going to show up?
I mean, he's been solid all season, bro.
I know, but how many people have been solid all season when the playoffs begin? They just know where to be found.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Klay
this is the
Thompson.
year.
Even Klay Thompson went through some spells, and he's a 4-time champion. So
Yeah. I don't think he came back the same after the injury. I mean, he obviously won a chip, but that was a lot on Curry that year.
But I'll say this about Jalen Williams though. Jalen Williams, when his shot's not falling, he goes to the rim. He tries to score from his mid range. He uses every pocket of his game to succeed. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people want to stick with their shot and then they just keep shooting. And if it's not falling, oh well. It's like, no, like that's not Jalen Williams.
No, and they all play defense, bro.
And he plays
all of
defense.
them.
Yeah, they all play
all
defense.
of them.
That's a fact. They do play defense.
they do play defense, but the thing about it is, though,
And they got shooters on that team.
the thing is, though, everybody.
And I think Chet just got back.
Gonna crack on him. They're gonna definitely crack down on him on defense, and they're definitely gonna put an emphasis on him. So I hope he does show up, because it's just the thing is, I'm not saying that he's not gonna show up. I'm just saying for comparison. Let's say the Denver Nuggets.
No, I know what you're saying, that you haven't seen it.
No, but to Casey, what I'm trying to say is, though, you know, in Denver, you know that Michael Porter, Gordon, Murray, and Joker are actually going to show up. We've seen it way too many times for them not to, you know what I'm saying? So you could bank on them showing up. I don't know how many are going to show up with OKC. I don't know if it's 2, 3, 4, or 5. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know there's like 7 in Boston that's going to show up. I know 5 Knicks that are going to show up. I just hope it's enough. I know 6 or 7 Cavs that are going to show up. You see what I'm saying? There's some teams like the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know who's going to show up other than Giannis
And
Dame.
Yeah, for sure.
and
Supposedly Kuzma.
maybe, 'cause Dame sometimes, no. See, that's the problem.
I forgot Kuzma was there. Then I saw him bricking every other
I
play.
had to see that. That's what I'm saying. I have to see that. I haven't seen that. And not only that, he don't show it in the regular season either. He don't show no consistency in the regular season at all. So it's like you'll get 30 from him, and then one night he'll give you 12. It's like what? Like what's that, bro?
The Wizards effect.
The Wizards. So, and then not just OKC. This is to every team. You know what I'm saying? Like the Grizzlies. I don't know who's going to show up there. Minnesota's in a mess. I don't know who's going to show up other than Ant-Man.
Yeah, I think Ja just in and out the lineup, right? He's just injured.
And then Bane, he hasn't been the same. So I'm not expecting him to be, you know what I'm saying.
Y'all didn't see how they lost that game today?
Nah, we haven't get to see too many of the highlights.
So he had a triple double, and it was like 120 or 130. It was a high scoring game, and he was about to go in, and he threw the ball away, and they won by 2, and they lost by 2
Ja.
at home. Desmond Bain.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, off topic. I just watched. I think it was like 2. I think it was like 2 days ago. I seen Michigan State versus who they played.
Mhm.
I think that was I forget what team it was, but anyways, the guy had the ball with like 5 seconds left, and he shot it early.
Mhm.
And Michigan State got it back with like 2 seconds. He heaved it, and it was swished. I was like, in their house, bro. I was like, oh shit, no way, dog.
Yeah, when it's
You know
college,
that you
it's
know
the
that you know
worst.
the fans were so mad that he didn't like
Mhm.
hold the ball. Like, why the hell would you let him even get a shot off? Oh
Mhm.
man, those
I haven't
are
kept up with
turnovers.
Cooper Flag and everything.
Number 1 pick, easy.
In my players under pressure, I had John Morant in the in the 20 gravity room, and I tell him to work on his layups because the man he knows how to get to the basket at will, but he can't finish as he's supposed to. He ain't no Kyrie or Iverson for damn sure.
Like
So,
that Westbrook shit.
Yeah, he's like Russell Westbrook. Sometimes Russell Westbrook does finish, but sometimes he don't. You know what I'm saying? He's like that.
I think he has a little
That's-
more control than Westbrook though.
He does, but he had a chance to
For
beat
now,
the Knicks.
yeah.
He had a chance to beat the Knicks with a layup, and he completely missed. He was wide open, bro. A bunny.
I think because he's scared about Duncan now. He mentioned like I'm not gonna do it as much.
Because he gets hurt, I know.
Yeah,
But damn, you still got to finish in the rim, bro.
In and out the lineup.
yeah, for real.
He's in and out the lineup again.
And yeah, and Kyrie had to be carted off. Mavericks are spiraling right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mavericks
my
are
God.
spiraling.
I
Phoenix been spiraling.
I'm losing Wemby and Kyrie. God damn, man. What's going on? Going back.
Nah, you can't talk like that when Coke has the General Hospital.
I got a General Hospital too. You see my fucking lineup?
What the
Well, you lost
My
Wemby. Yeah,
lineup.
you lost
Me
Wemby
and-
for the
Me and
season.
him
Yeah,
look like
you're right.
me and him look like the Space Jam meme. Were they all on the bench? That's
Jeez.
us.
Sorry, fellas.
Yeah, it's bad, but it's
It is
all
what it
good.
is, bro.
I'm gonna adjust.
I can't.
No, it's
I
just
have
this
too many
season,
players.
man. Crazy injuries.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to get rid of somebody.
I'm telling you,
Might
they,
not want
they
it.
haven't drug
I
when
did it
they
in
haven't
trade.
drug tested LeBron because that nigga never injured, bro.
Nah, people need to fucking go train with his ass. Probably how they'll stay healthy.
For real.
I don't know what the hell they've been doing. Y'all niggas need to all go train with LeBron. Every single one of y'all that can't stay healthy.
You know what's crazy too? A lot of people that play with him say he doesn't even eat like crazy diet. He eats whatever the fuck he wants half the time.
Who?
I mean,
LeBron.
because you've been training his body so much, he can eat whatever he wants.
No, just in general. Like he said, like he'll eat like 4 waffles and like 8 eggs, like crazy shit. You know, some are like plant-based
I
diet
mean, but
type
that's just
shit, but no.
carbs. If he's sitting there
Yes.
pumping, iron afterwards,
Hmm.
then
And you would
that
think
shit-
at his age you would care his diet, but nah.
that guy's a freak in nature.
Yang is about to score 50K, bro. That's fucking wild.
How many you had yesterday?
He had 49,999, so he's 1 point away.
So you finished with 27 points.
Yeah, because he had 5 turnovers in the first quarter.
Yeah, him and Luca had like 10
Jesus.
between each other.
Bro, but so did the Celtics against Denver. That's why the game got close. Because
Yeah.
Brown, yeah, he had 8 assists, but he had 5 turnovers. Do the ratio.
No, I've noticed that, bro. Like in fantasy, like I look in the details sometimes. Like there'll be like 5-6 turnovers averaging, bro. Like these niggas don't take care of the ball anymore.
They really don't. They really don't, bro. At least not in the regular season. I know in the postseason it changes.
Mm-hmm.
But Boston, one of the teams that don't we don't turn the ball over. We're number 1 in not turn the ball over.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Nah, y'all are just all around good. That's why against Cleveland, I see that shit going game 7.
oh yeah, it's gonna go again. Yeah, I believe so too. I agree with that too. If it gets there, because we don't know who's gonna face who, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It's only going to get 7 if Cleveland defends home court. If they lose one game at home floor.
That's one thing you could bank on. The Celtics will win a game in Cleveland.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Yeah, but is
completely-
that going to be game 7 or is it going to be before that? That's a
That
question.
might be like, yeah, but if it's game 7 in Boston, I don't care if we have a bad record or not. We ain't losing there.
You ain't going to be in Boston.
And I think JT, like, if he carries that underappreciated talk into that, where he's gonna average like 30 plus. I could see that.
Tatum's playing on a whole different level right now. I love how he's playing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's only getting better.
Yeah, he really
If
is.
you get this Tatum in the playoffs, they're repeating.
Yeah, we get this. No, what? This is crazy. Not only that, like his playmaking. Have you seen how good his playmaking been this year? Oh my goodness.
Like last year, he averaged 22 points a game, which is not bad, but Tatum, you want him to see him average 29, 30 points a game.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you get that Tatum in the playoffs, you're definitely repeating.
Nah, and then Dominicano, bro. Horford, he's another ageless fucking wonder.
Yeah, 19 points the other day. Oh, here you go again.
Just he making threes
Yeah,
and
19
shit.
and
What the
10.
fuck?
Or 19-9 or 19-8, something like that.
Vintage Horford.
Yeah, I know. Fucking amazing. Great fucking player, man.
It's a good
Hall
year
of
for,
Famer, man.
It's been a good year for DR.
Hall of Famer.
Horford got him one.
And he got a ring. Hell yeah.
Telfimo, the
I was out. You know, out of everybody, that was the guy I wanted to get a ring so bad because I remember when he used to go and battle us,
Yeah.
like in Atlanta, and he used to
Yeah.
give us hell, bro. So like him going to Boston and like being able to get that ring, that's dope as fuck for him. That's a great story.
Telfimo Hernandez, I think his name is, fucking Dodger. He not only won the World Series, he won the Home Run Derby last year.
I remember that.
Yo, speaking of that, Teofimo, because you said Teofimo, what'd you think about that fight? Casey?
Well, bro,
How you had it?
number one, that was definitely a knockdown.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care what was in his eye. You took a knee, bro.
Sass, nigga, dog man.
And yeah, I mean, the dude, they were rivals. I don't know if y'all know this, but they've been rivals for a minute. It's just Gervonta got the
Listen, I
spotlight.
didn't know the backstory, but when I seen them like talking shit to each other, and I was like, oh shit, these motherfuckers know each other.
Yeah. In the Olympics, they fought, and
They fought twice in the amateurs.
yeah, and it was a long time coming, and his record spoke for himself too. I think he only has one loss.
Yep, at one time.
And he was never scared of Tank. A lot of niggas are scared of his power, and I thought Tank was gonna really
Hey,
show that off.
Shakur don't want that smoke. Shakur don't want that
There's
smoke.
some guys, he said just what I was thinking about to say.
Nigga.
Some guys are in there and they're scared. Some guys are in there, they're defending perfectly. They have the right game plan, but
And
they're
you're
scared to
supposed
throw.
to, but they don't. Yeah, exactly.
This guy looked like that at first. I was like, damn, he's blocking just fine, but for some reason he ain't countering or nothing. And all of a sudden, the 6th, 7th inning,
I wonder.
round,
I wonder
boom, boom,
if
boom,
maybe he was
started
pacing
running.
himself a little bit.
I think they both were because they were
Yeah,
averaging
yeah.
5 punches landed a round until the middle rounds where they started getting
but
to 10
man,
and
those
12.
rounds were.
No, they both got good chins, and Tank has the power. That's why he was being more cautious. But overall, you know,
Nah,
you
but
could
at
he
the
was
end,
he was
wasn't being
talking to
cautious.
him.
At the end, he was like, "Fuck this shit."
No, yeah, it was
Go
cool. I
mano
said,
y mano, let's go mano y mano. Let's see who can hit.
yeah, we
harder.
all were.
And if you
yeah, we all were
actually look at that
saying,
fight,
yeah.
who you got with the best power punches? I think it was Lamont.
It was close, definitely. I mean, he was landing.
He was
I
rocking
think crisper.
him. Like
Yeah.
with Lamont, I didn't see him really get rocked. Like
You know what Lamont
he didn't
did?
really like step back or anything. He
You
was
know what
like,
Lamont did that he should have done more? There was 2 times where he caught him flush with a nice uppercut. And literally Tank actually was not like stepping forward, but like leaning forward towards the uppercut.
Oh my god, that would have been the
And
perfect time to
he
throw
only
it.
used it very few times. He didn't throw that many uppercuts. And I'm like, yeah, I felt like he should have used that more.
Because he did lean in a lot. He was.
Now he
doing a lot.
respected his power, and I think this rematch we're gonna see bombs,
Yeah,
haymaker
They want the rematch by they said May.
by May. Yeah.
Because I'm sure he was wondering probably what Tank's power was now.
I
'Cause he hadn't fought him.
Casey, I said that exact same thing. I was like, no, I want one for May or June, and then another one for September, October, November. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so we would have Canelo and a trilogy. That'd be crazy.
I want to see a trilogy in 1 year. Yes.
Boxing
But,
is motherfucking
yes.
back
I
this year,
think
boy.
Tank would have stole it if he closed the final round. Like I thought he was gonna
Yeah, but
really
I don't
go in
think
and he
Lamont was
didn't.
gonna let him.
No,
I think he was just outboxing him.
no, Tank was cruising. If you saw the last round, he was looking up at the
No, yeah,
scoreboard and
yeah. I
everything.
seen that. I seen that. That dumb shit.
Yeah,
That's probably another reason why the judges were like,
yeah.
yeah, this nigga ain't even fighting.
He let that one get away. At least it's not a. I mean, it's a draw, but still.
Yeah.
It should be a L. It should be a L.
And this weekend, Pereira's fighting. That's gonna be good too.
L for Lamont. Shout out Lamont, man. We needed that. We needed a fight like that. I haven't seen
For
a Pakistan
boxing,
fight.
oh my god, yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was a W for boxing.
I was literally out of my chair like
Canelo is like carrying.
What a fight.
That was a.
Speaking of boxing, I got a good discussion we can do. I'm gonna send you this one, Colt.
Get a refill.
All right, people, what I sent, bro.
Give me a second, Casey. I didn't want to get something else to drink.
No, you're good. It's one of those what ifs in boxing.
Damn. I don't like what ifs.
No, but these are good. It's like what I sent with the NBA, like the different tiers, but this is more boxing, like direct.
Gotcha.
Because it sparks a good debate, especially if you know what each one brings. Some are obvious, like wins, but some are like make you think. And there's not too many elite boxers compared to back in the day. You already know.
Facts. I would probably say I would give Teofimo in there. I'm definitely gonna put Lamont in there now after what I just saw.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tank. I like Pitbull. I think he fired.
Yeah, he's good.
And damn.
Canelo, obvious, he's just a face.
Yeah, of course. And then I think Keyshawn Davis is the one that's starting to come around that nobody knows about yet, but I think he'll be there in that combo. Before Shakur, I don't like Shakur. I don't like the way he fights.
He lost all his like aura. I don't know what happened to that guy.
I don't think he ever had it, bro. I think he was just fighting. I think he was just fighting bums.
So here's what you just sent me.
Have you who do you know that he's fought? Like for real, we don't.
Nah, no big name. Yeah.
I like the Subir Matias, but he had a bad outing too.
All right, so these are what if dream matchups. Sugar Ray Robinson versus Floyd, Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali, Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus Triple G, George Foreman versus Sonny Liston, Jack Dempsey versus Marciano, and Duran versus Henry Armstrong. They should have put
I thought Pacquiao might have been in there.
I think Roberto Duran and Pacquiao. That's exactly what.
Yeah,
what was his name again?
something like
Pacquiao.
that.
But the Sugar Ray Leonard and Mayweather.
No, it's not Sugar Ray Leonard. It's Sugar Ray Robinson.
Or Sugar Ray.
The real Sugar.
Sugar Ray Robinson is goated as the number one pound for pound of all time. Is what they call him.
Mm-hmm.
Versus Mayweather.
I would love to see that because Mayweather is the best defensive fighter of all time.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I think just off experience, Sugar would win. Then they had like 100-something fights, bro. Like absurd number.
Yeah, he had way too many fights, so he had a lot of experience. Yeah, this would be a good
Mm-hmm.
fight. Then you got Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali. Everybody would like to see that.
That'd probably be like the number one.
Hagler versus
Insanity.
Golovkin. I think Hagler versus Golovkin. I think is very underrated. That is going.
Nah,
to,
that'd be a brawl in the motherfucker.
that's going. To
Oh,
be
absolutely.
rounds, and it's going to be a brawl, a bloody one.
I think in the end, Triple G will
That's
pull
all you gonna
only
see
because
the
he
whole
has a
fight.
harder chin.
There is no doubt in my mind that will be.
Yeah, Triple G got a fucking chin. Remember him against
Yeah,
Canelo?
Actually,
he
hell
got
yeah,
some
man.
fucking bombs, boy.
Hell yeah.
3 fights are in here that will be bloody. Hagler, Golovkin is guaranteed bloody because they both have strong chins and they're both going to swing. Jack Dempsey, Marciano, just
With no
because
defense, pretty much.
They're just going to
What?
And
Someone's dying, dog.
Duran and Pacquiao is definitely going to be bloody.
From
Maybe
Mike-
not as bloody, but someone's going to have their eyelids shut or something.
Yeah, I think
I'm
Duran
gonna go with Muhammad, though.
would
I'm gonna go
sleep
with
him,
Muhammad
though.
there. I'm gonna go with Muhammad on that one.
What do you think, though?
Just his skills, his boxing skills.
Yeah. He has one of the best chins, too.
He's probably one of the smartest fighters we've ever seen.
No, Tyson's an animal, but he's like a mini George Foreman, and Ali beat Foreman.
Ali did beat Foreman.
That's why I'm going with Ali.
He stupefied Foreman.
Yeah, he gave them pretty much the blueprint. Oh, this is how you want to beat him. If you can withstand his.
Yeah, how many
Exactly. If you
How many
can
people could
withstand that flurry that he's
Yeah,
trying
man.
to hit you with,
All right.
then
So let's talk about something right quick here, okay? So I'm gonna put this on top of you, Casey, for a little bit. So we're gonna talk NBA eras. We're gonna compare. We're not gonna do the 1960s because the 1950s because it's mostly white boys in that.
no, we're
era.
not doing that yet.
And we're not doing the 2020s because it's only halfway done.
Yeah.
We're doing 1960s, 1970s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. Here's a picture of those of the greatest players in those eras. Okay. Not all of them, but just a good generation to tell you what you have.
No,
to
yeah,
do,
of course,
okay?
of course, absolutely.
So I want you to rank the eras in any way you like or see fit.
Well, I already got mine right here.
Oof.
I got mine right here.
So which NBA era was the strongest to weakest in your opinion?
I went with 2000s as the strongest
Okay.
one. That shit's insane. That's just insane to me.
Keep on.
After that, I put second, 2000, the 2010s.
Jeez.
At third, I got the 80s. At fourth, I got the 90s.
Wow.
At fifth, I got the 70s, and at sixth, I got the 60s.
Wow.
Dang.
I'm not fucking
Yeah.
with that. I ain't fucking with that.
Dang.
Remember what era I was born in? Like
I guess.
yeah.
All right, Coke. What you got?
All right. So my number one era is the 90s. Number
90s.
2 is the 2010s. Number
Okay.
3 is the 1980s. Number 4 is the 2000s, and then number 5 is the 60s, and then number 6 is the 70s. I got the 70s last.
Okay.
Man, I don't know how 60 so low when you got Wilt, Russell,
I hear
and
you,
goddamn
but
Nate.
I didn't grow up in that era.
That's wild,
I
dog.
didn't grow up in that era though. I didn't get to see that like that.
And you're a Celtics fan. You should be ashamed of
The
yourself.
only reason
Absolutely not. I'm not ashamed of having at first. Do you see this list in 2000s?
Yeah.
In the 2000s?
Nah, I hear
Kobe,
you.
Shaq, Tim Duncan, LeBron, KG, Dirk, AI.
Yeah, they got Nash,
Wade,
though.
T-Mac, Steve Nash, KD.
Oh, I'm just looking at the ones on the
Ray Allen,
list. Here.
CP3,
You're just
Kid,
naming though. I'm talking about
Pierce,
these right
Rose.
here.
Derrick Rose, Melo, Ginobili, Reggie. God damn.
to me, the 90s era was the best era because the league was balanced. The East wasn't better than the West, and the West wasn't better than the East. There was a lot of balance. In the West, you had the San Antonio Spurs winning 50 games a year. You had the Seattle Supersonics the Utah Jazz, and the what was it? The Houston Rockets and the Phoenix Suns. So you had 5 legit teams in the West back then that were winning 50 games on average. In the East, you had the New York Knicks, you had the Pacers, you had the Orlando Magic, you had the Chicago Bulls, and then you also had the Cleveland Cavaliers at the beginning, and then the Miami Heat later on. So you had 5 legit teams that were winning 50 games in the East back then too.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, to me, when the NBA first became worldwide. So I think the 90s is the best era for that reason. I got the 2010s just because some of the most lethal teams existed in that era.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that includes Kobe's Lakers.
Yeah, that's a crazy ass list too.
Then I got the 1980s because the 1980s is probably the toughest era. The strongest defenses probably played in the 80s.
Probably, yeah.
Then I put the 60s above the 70s because the 70s was actually a weak era. At that time, a lot of guys were on drugs.
Be cool, nigga.
I'm not lying.
Except Kareem. He
A
was
lot
like
of
the
guys
poster child.
Yeah, this is where white people were saying guys were hot dogging. They were trying to be flashy and they were trying to just get paid. None of them were trying to win until Magic and the Bird got there. And that's the truth.
Pete Maravich.
Yeah, there was very few. Dr. J, there was very few. You know what I'm saying? Artist Gilmore.
Yeah, I broke that down. I didn't see too many.
Adrian Dantley's.
Yo, Kareem is there in 80s and 70s.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, I know.
But the 60s were better than the 70s. You got Bill Russell. You got Hasselbeck. You have the logo and Oscar Robertson. And you have
Wilt.
Wilt. And
That's crazy.
young Kareem was there too still.
Yeah.
You had Walt Frazier, you had Willis Reed, you had David Busher, you had those Knicks, you had a fucking, there was a squad in the 60s. I'm sorry, bro.
Hell yeah,
They
bro.
had some dynastic teams in the 60s. Elgin Baylor. Pistol
Too
Pete
many,
Maravich
bro.
came out in the 60s too, so nah, bro. The 60s were better than 70s to me. I think the 70s is the worst era. And I put the 2000s next to the 70s because in the 2000s, that was one of the worst eras too. You had some of the best players, but team-wise, it was one of the worst eras ever. There was only
I mean, yeah, we were watching the Pistons.
It
The
was
fuck outta
It was
here.
a very bad era as far as as teams are concerned. Player-wise, nah, they had legends. But
Mm-hmm.
team-wise, I remember the 2000s. Most teams weren't strong.
Yeah, for sure.
Most teams just weren't strong. The only teams that were strong in the 2000s like that were the Spurs, the Lakers, the Kings, and the T-Wolves. And what you had in the
That's
East,
hard. They got
and the Nets.
Scotty and MJ on the 90s.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
No,
what
and they were
was high.
talking. Dennis Rodman was talking so much shit, bro, about Larry Bird. He's like, he would be playing in Europe if he played in this league. I was like, wow. How much salt do you have?
It's not that. It's just that he has. You got to understand the Pistons went through the same shit
I know he's
that
salty
the,
though.
that the Bulls had to go through with the Celtics. The same exact shit. They had to go through the Celtics to get through, and they will lose to them 2 or 3 years in a row before they finally play
Yep.
them. And you have no idea.
Doesn't help that Larry talks so much shit.
Well, Larry don't talk much as far as like. I mean, he talks in the court, but off the court.
No,
he
that's
doesn't
what I'm
talk
saying.
much.
They're in the court, yeah.
But the reason Rodman is doing that is because the same reason that Jordan, like, he loves Isaiah Thomas, but he hates him as a competitor because of all the hardship they had to go through. Because they weren't
Yeah.
nice. They weren't nice of Jordan. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just the Jordan rules. They weren't nice to him.
Do you believe that shit that they said like Jordan kept him off the Olympic squad?
Of course,
Yeah, he had that power.
I don't know
He
if he
had
had
that
that
pull?
power, but I know that his vote was no. That I know.
No, because that was his coach, right? The Pistons
Yeah,
coach
the
was
Pistons
the.
coach, yeah.
So I don't think he would go against his own guy.
No,
It's-
it's just that by then egos and shit like that, bro. They were still young. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe not Isaiah Thomas, but Jordan was on the younger side.
Kobe's asking you a question, guys.
Oh, what's up, Cole? How you doing, broski? Welcome back to the Pressure Podcast.
Hell yeah!
I picked 2000s as the first. I get star studied, but my man over here,
I picked the 90s.
he brainwashed me. I ain't gonna lie, cause at the end of the day, it is about teams. It's not about just players individually.
It's funny because the 2000s had better players than the 90s. I think so, individual players or more
Well,
talent.
if you look
More
at
talent.
More talented. But the
Yeah, well, if you
90s
look
had
at
way
the
better teams than the 2000s, for sure. I mean, there were some strong. I'm not saying that the 90s had the stronger teams. I'm saying that they had more variety of strong teams than
Exactly.
the 2000s did. The 2000s had a very, very small amount of very good teams. All the other ones were
More competitive.
pretenders, to be honest with you.
well, if you look too in that '90s list, a lot of them are still the top in their
Yes.
stats.
Yes.
Stockton, I think, is still an assist. Malone, besides LeBron, I think, and Kareem, he's still up there.
Besides LeBron Curry.
No, he just passed it last year, so it was recent.
He ain't lying.
And then,
I know, but I'm saying LeBron.
Yeah.
You know how LeBron breaking damn near every fucking record.
yeah, now, yeah, for sure. And then I think Elijah one is it him or Mutombo that leads blocks all time? I can't remember.
Oh, it's a large one.
Yeah, so yeah, you got top three and everything right there almost.
Yeah.
Of course, the GOAT.
You had a young Shaq.
Yep.
The 90s were they had just ferocious teams, man. Any one of those teams could actually win a championship ring. Fucking Patrick Ewing is so underrated. People are like, this is a fun fact. Do you know the Knicks made it to the NBA Finals both times after Jordan retired?
Yeah, it's another night, bitch.
Jordan is that guy. That's how you know Jordan's that guy. The Knicks would have won easily a few titles if it not been for Jordan.
Yeah, if I was being real, if they asked me what era I would like to watch, I would definitely pick the 90s too. Honestly, because it's Jordan, bro.
Nah, fuck that shit. If I had a time machine,
It's
I'm
Jordan.
going over there to Madison Square Garden and watching how the fuck did Will Chamberlain score 100 points. That's what I'd like to see.
Oh, that'd be fine.
It had to be against the Knicks, bro. Well, after the 90s, I got the 2010s.
But yeah, but that's because
I'm not talking about the. Remember, we're not talking as much players as we're talking about teams. But if you want to talk about it if you want to rank it through players, that's your right. That's your option. I ranked it because of not just players, but because of the teams that were around in these eras. So I got the 90s first, and I got 2010 second. Because the 2010s had some of the best teams you'll ever hear in your life. Miami Heat.
Yeah, they had like
OKC,
dynasties.
Yeah.
The Spurs.
Spurs, Golden State. I mean, forget about it.
that was the good James.
The Heat, even the well, that's 2000.
That was the good James Harden.
Yep.
That was the James Harden we want to see.
Kobe's Lakers were there.
You can't see that no more though.
No,
So
if
then
you want
for
to
the
rank it by
20
players, that's your right, brother. You could do that if you want to. I chose to do it a little bit all around.
Which
Yo,
makes
so
sense. You can't-
we're in 2025. So what about the 2020s for now?
For now, if I had to include the 2020s, I would say third behind the 2010s.
No, like what team do you think stands out? Because it's been a different one, right? It's been Bucks.
You got the Celtics, you got the Bucks, you got the Denver Nuggets, you got the
Little
Golden State
variety.
Warriors. Who else was a strong team lately? Oh, you got Jimmy Butler's Heat, I guess. They went to the finals twice.
Yeah, but nobody stands out. Like they're just individual
OKC right now,
years.
we'll
Yeah.
see. OKC right now in Cavs, we'll see.
Nobody stands out. You're right. Golden State. That's it. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, but to me the better. And then I had after the 2010s, the 80s, because the 80s also had a good variety of teams, and probably the best defenses in league history existed in the 80s.
I mean, Pistons took pushing the limit on defense.
Yeah, but you had the Philadelphia Sixers, even though they were on the older side of the 80s. In
Yeah.
in the early 80s, before they had Charles Barkley, they were still a strong team, and they were bullies to these guys. These guys. Had
So
to go
Lambert
through,
started
through
playing dirty.
Yeah. Well,
He
Detroit,
he fucked it up for everyone because he
Detroit-
took it too far.
The funny thing is, Detroit really didn't try to play like dirty. It's like that's what the league was back then. It's just that for some reason they chose to hate Detroit.
I mean, they just wanted to make a mark, let Jordan know, like, don't you come in that pain, you're getting fucked up.
Well, Isaiah Thomas said it the best way possible. When they came into the league, it was a Lakers Celtics party. It was Magic Johnson, Larry Bird.
Yeah.
When they were trying to get in, they were invited, and all of a sudden, when they finally got in uninvited, another guy came, Michael Jordan, that everybody loved too, was trying to get there, and you're in their way. So no matter what way you look, nobody's gonna like you.
Yeah.
People love the Celtics, people love the Lakers, and people love Michael Jordan, and you're the ones that nobody likes. You're just the who invited you.
Yeah, the odd man out.
Yeah, but they got the right to win just like anybody else,
Hmm.
and they did.
Isaiah Thomas got something to say about that too.
Bro, they people really give them a bad connotation. They were just trying to win, man. They weren't trying
No,
to be dirty.
I
Everybody was
respect him.
dirty
It's
back
just
then.
Lambert's the
Shit,
only one that like I
This is the
hate, bro.
competitiveness I wish we had nowadays.
Yeah.
I want people to not like each other anymore. Like that's part of the game too. Like, bro, you're my enemy. Like once we step on.
But I can't hate because I'm a Knicks fan, and I know the Knicks used to be like that too. They were bullies. Ewing and Oakley weren't easy,
Yeah, Cole.
and Anthony Mason.
If you want Coco, you want to give them the rankings you have, because I think.
Yeah. So the rankings I had was 1990s, 2010s, 1980s, 1960s, then 2000 and 1970s.
The 70s being the weakest.
The 70s were nothing but druggies. I mean, aside from, you know what I'm saying, people like Dr. J and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
And I agree with that too, because
Pistol Pete.
at the end of the day, those are pioneers, the ones that started everything. So
Wall was pretty clean though. He was just flashy, you know.
I know it was more
Huh?
50s, but
Wasn't Wall pretty clean? I thought he was just
Walt
fresh.
Frazier, yeah, those guys, you know what I'm saying?
He was the
Earl
drip
Pro
dog.
Moto- Earl the Pro Moto was clean. George the Iceman Gervin was clean. You know what I'm saying? So they were clean guys, but a lot of the other guys were just druggies, bro.
Cole, we did that one on Saturday. We do those on Saturday. The tower rankings.
Oh, you want to see the tower rankings? No, we could do it again. Let's fucking get it. Let's fucking get it. Casey, you still there? Oh, no. So I'm going to have to put the rankings above him.
No, you good.
No, you good. I just want to make sure we still hear you. That's all. All right, let's get to the Mortal Kombat Tower rankings. Here we go, baby. When you start the video game, you're going to start 2K playing against the Indiana Pacers for me right now. Then you got the Memphis Grizzlies, who are pretenders, complete pretenders. They're falling quick, both of them and the Pacers. Then you got the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets are just the best defensive team, but they're too young and too unproven. I have them way low. Then you got the Milwaukee Bucks. The only reason I got them up there is because Giannis playing very good and because he's healthy and they have a ring. Then I got the Lakers up there. The Lakers I still got under the Nuggets, even though they're ranked second in the standings. The Lakers, the reason I have them there is because there's only two guys there that you have to fear. Maybe Austin Reeves, maybe, but that's it. That's literally it. They got nobody else. They ain't got shit.
Be cool, nigga.
The Denver Nuggets got 4 players that will show up at least. And Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, and the Joker, who's playing at his finest form right now. Then you got the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks could beat everybody else in the league except the guys above them. So that's why I have them exactly where they're at. Then you got OKC Thunder. They're the best of the West, but to me, they're question mark come playoff time just because I don't know how many players are showing up with SGA. I know some are, I just don't know how many. Because I know 5-6 players are coming show up with Cleveland, and I know 7 at least that are showing up for Boston, who are the reigning champions. So that's how I got it right there.
Fatality.
I'm going to get the Pacers out of there. It's just that right there, I couldn't put Golden State up just yet. I couldn't put anybody else up just yet. But Casey, you didn't have to leave. You could come back. But I'm going to have to... we were going to reshuffle on Thursday.
Yeah, we got to change that. I mean, a couple games already passed since we did the tower rankings.
Yeah, we did it on Thursday, so it's been half a week already. So Thursday we'll have a brand new power ranking. What do you think? Who did I miss? And don't say the Mavericks. Do not say the Mavericks. Or the Clippers, for that matter.
You don't like the Mavericks, I don't think. I think you're just a Luka fan.
No, I just want to make sure you don't say the Mavericks.
Yeah, Magic did fall off. We're mad about that, actually. I want to go to a...
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they get in so we can go to a playoff game.
I mean, I wanted to put the Pistons
I
in
would love
there.
to go
I
to
wanted to
playoff
put the
game.
Pistons in there, but the Pacers are way more proven than the Pistons are. They are.
What the fuck?
I don't care what y'all think. I don't care what y'all think. I don't trust the Pistons anymore that I trust the Pacers. At least the Pacers got to the Eastern Conference
Oh
Finals.
no, we
last
can't.
year.
We ain't putting Pistons in there. Not just yet.
Nah, I can't put the Pistons in there. Who else can we?
I mean, I think I did put them in there because there was no one else to put. But
I know you're not a Mavs fan. I wasn't saying it because of that. This time I was just saying I don't want to hear Mavs. I've been hearing Mavs all week.
I did not put the Pistons in there.
Pistons say climbing. Man, fuck the Pistons. Fuck Detroit. I'm glad they are where they're at. Besides, like I said, the Pacers have the exact same record as the Pistons, and they went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. The Pistons have never made the playoff, not this nucleus.
And we don't even know if
They haven't even made the play-in.
fall flat on their face.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
don't know what's
They
gonna
have,
happen.
they're completely inexperienced. I can't put them above the Pacers. I can't. The Pacers at least went to the Eastern Conference Finals with this exact team. Siakam is a champion.
Let's see now with teams tightening up to get into the playoffs if they can, meet that.
I dropped the Mavs a long time ago. The Clippers, I don't trust. You can't put the Clippers there. You damn sure can't put the Spurs in there or the fucking Suns.
Oh my goodness.
A no good loser like you bum.
My nigga Julius Randle just came back. He dropped 22 on their ass.
And I'm not putting the T-Wolves in there. Who else is there to put other than the Pacers? Believe me, I didn't want to
I
put
think
the
the
Pacers in there.
T-Wolves will start climbing, hopefully, now that they got Julius back.
Nah, but
hopefully.
I'm definitely putting Golden State in
But
next
I
time.
don't like.
The
I
Golden
don't
State
like,
end up winning today. They better not have lost. If they lost, then I can't put them in. Where's Golden State at? Let's go, Chef Curry. Yo, Cole, I went to the fucking Magic game with Chef Curry. Scored 56. Incredible, bro.
half court shot.
Incredible. He had such a performance that I forgot that Paolo had 41, and I forgot that Paolo dunked it on punk-ass Looney's face. I was there watching it, and I forgot because of Steph Curry.
Yeah, the Magic was fooled that night.
And they were winning by 17 and a half.
Just like
The Magic.
Just like we was fooled against Donovan Mitchell.
I was like, damn, I paid to watch Steph Curry get clapped here. That's what I was thinking. Nope. Warriors won. Yeah, they better not have lost to them.
Yeah, me too. I did have high expectations for them as well too, Cole. I don't know what happened with the Magic. I really don't. They started off so good and they were playing even better when these guys were hurt.
The Suns are not fool's gold. They're fool's copper. They fool's bronze, bro. They're fool's pennies. The Suns, man. KD need to get out of there. He must have a nice mansion over there for him to stay
Yeah,
there.
Magic tickets aren't that pricey.
Here we go again. The Grizzlies lost to the Hawks. You see what I'm saying? I can't fuck with the Grizzlies. I can't fuck with the Grizzlies.
And this nigga didn't even put 20 points, so who the hell scored?
Thunder lost to the Rock. Thunder beat the Rockets.
Yeah, that should have been an easy one.
It's Knicks Warriors tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
I'm going with the Warriors, and I'm a Knicks fan.
I think
Be cool,
you
nigga.
know that.
The Knicks can afford to lose a few games. We're not going to be number 1 or 2 in the East, and we're not going to be number 4 or 5. We're going to stay at 3. We're stuck at 3. That's what it is. But the Golden State Warriors cannot afford to lose any more games. I need the Golden State Warriors to get it going. So-
that is true though.
But the blueprint is real. Jalen Brunson's probably going to kick their ass, and there's nothing they can do about it. But it's whatever. It's whatever. The Knicks are actually very good. They just can't beat the teams above them, or at least they haven't shown to be able to. But I know one thing. OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Punk-Ass Towns, the blueprint, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges and Deuce McBride are going to show up. That I know for a
He
fact.
just hit a big shot like 2 days ago, I think it was. And
They show up in the playoffs, and they're proven to show up in the playoffs. So at least I know the Knicks have 6 players that are going to show up. I just hope they show up better than these guys. That's
And
all
what I
care
love
about.
the most is the trust that he had to throw that ball to OG, knowing that he was open. Like, okay, let me.
Nah,
get the
OG
ball.
Anunoby's a hooper, bro. He's always been a hooper.
No, but I'm saying the trust to
Oh, yeah, yeah.
pass it to him, because some people,
Nah,
they'll
but
be like, I'm just gonna chuck this up.
He had a few shots against Philly.
Nah,
Fatality.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's big time. He's big.
Bodega Cat needs to go. Yeah, he needs to go.
That's
Shaq
a perfect
mode.
name. Thank you for that name, because that's perfect for him.
Catty the Batty.
Because that motherfucker is
Gatti. Lavati.
Bati for real.
Lavati.
He don't know how to do that, bro. Believe me, we want him to do that. He don't know how to do that. There's not a lot of people who know how to do that anyway. Go in Shaq mode. You don't just go in Shaq mode.
No, he does the opposite of Shaq mode. Esa manganzona no sirve para nada. That's how you say it. Esa manganzona no sirve para nada. Not para nada. Para nada. That's how you say it in Spanish. Lavati. Lavati.
Lavati.
Lavati.
Lavati.
La jodida lavati.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Fingernail painting ass bitch. That's what he is. Yeah. Like I
Caleb
said,
Williams. You go in there, too.
I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I said it from the moment we got him. Listen, bro, I'll never like you, but I don't have to hate you. That's the best I could do. Margin Beauchamp.
What do you mean he's the kid?
You got to ask the coach that one. What position he plays?
I think he's shooting guard, small forward. But I think he got traded, right? Didn't he get traded, Cole?
To where? So yeah, Cole, rank your best eras. What do you think? And remember, we can't use the 2020s because it's only halfway done, and we can't use the. He's Puerto Rican. I'm Dominican, and my boy Casey in there is Puerto Rican.
Yeah. We all Spanish.
Oh, the Knicks just signed Margin Beauchamp. Thibodeau ain't playing him. Does he play defense? Does he play defense? Because let me tell you something. My coach plays our starters 40 minutes a game, okay? The bench players barely get 10 minutes, if that. The only one that does is McBride. Everybody else gets like 8-9 minutes. That's it. So I doubt he'll play.
He'll do the reverse when we see RDC. Remember when he did the LeBron shit?
Yeah.
Nope, can't do that. It's gonna be the opposite for him. He's gonna be like, nope, can't get up.
Nope.
He's like, nah, yeah, play it. Let me get the other guy over there. Yeah, him.
So the viewers in the chat, I want you to rank your eras. Casey, you didn't tell me your rankings. What do you think? What do you think is the best era?
I think he agree with you, bro.
Oh, okay.
I think he agree with yours.
Because I believe the 90s is still the best era, followed by the 2010s. All right, Casey, I want you to have yourself a great evening, bro. We'll see you soon. Appreciate you coming through and appreciate you for that boxing graphic. We'll catch you Thursday, bro, midnight. We'll hash up a new Mortal Kombat inspired NBA tower.
Yes, sir.
And we'll definitely get you back on the screen, talk to your shit. And Cole, that's just what Tibbs does, man. He just likes to play the players that he knows are gonna show up, because he can't count on a lot of the guys can't. You can't count on Campaign, on Shamet. You know what I'm saying? Precious Achiuwa, you can count on, but Precious Achiuwa is mostly like when you need rest for Mitch Robinson or Karl Anthony Towns mostly. That's the only reason why we didn't have him there is because he can't shoot. He can kind of, but he's a 32% shooter from three. Ain't nobody gonna respect that. So he only gets like 8 minutes. You can't count on these guys. Back then we had a better bench, but we had to trade him away to get better because we needed the better starters. But I didn't want Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh wait, there it goes, right there.
90s, 10s, 2K, 80s, 60s, and 70s. All right. Appreciate you, man. That's a good list. Yes. That is a good list. But I think we're going to log out, sign out here. We're going to close down at the hour mark. I appreciate all the viewers. Appreciate y'all. We're growing. We're growing, baby. This is the Pressure Podcast.
Keep tuning in, guys.
Pressure means to perform, react, and do using strategies in sports under rigorous environments, motherfucker.
Give me a hell yeah!
We're here Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at midnight. We're rated N for millennials, and we'll be back then. Appreciate you, Cole. Thank you very much, bros.